Hello, friendly, beautiful soul, or beautiful, friendly soul. Yeah, I think it's better that way. You're with your favorite Maureen. Of course, I'm your favorite one. Nothing less. I wanted to share with you a story that happened to me last week. First, I have to give you the context. Like, there's a context and the context, and then you add another context, and then you go like this, and that's my day of last week, April 12th, 2026. Like a few weeks back, I was asking myself, not myself, I was asking, or the universe, or God, or doing manifestation, for the people that do manifestations, prayers, or visualization. Why do I have problem today with that word? I think it's about 25 times I cannot say it. Anyway, no projection, like in your mind, of stuff that you wish you want. And so I was asking, since it's a long time I didn't do a special go out, like it's a while I didn't go out. I used to go out more often before 2020. Anyway, yes, I did go some places since then, but not like I wish, not like I was used to before. But like a few weeks ago, I was asking, I want to go to a place that you can say it's wow. No, I mean wow, like very beautiful, like that looks, I don't want to say it like that, but that looks rich, that looks fabulous, like. And also I wanted it to be human, on a human level. You see, that's the Gemini part of me, like the two, always two things, almost opposite or whatever. So I let it like this. Not long after that, a friend of mine that I wanted to meet her because on my French channel I have a series that it's called Raconte-moi ça, which means tell me about it. Usually I meet people that have passions, that they're doing some special things that it's not usual for most of us. Or I used to meet a lot of writers, people that do things that it's not everybody that does it, and they're doing it with passion. They're sharing a part of their life. So that I wanted her to be on that series. So she refused, kind of, in a polite way. I think because she was shy, or that she didn't have time, or maybe a mix of both. But she told me like this because she was telling me that she's a volunteer for elders and things like that. So that's why I wanted to meet her. Since she couldn't make it for my series, so she said, I'm going to invite you to a brunch that we're organizing. I said, okay, cool. So she's volunteer for elders. So I was expecting like an outing. That's a word. An outing where there's elders, like with activities and stuff like that. Something cozy. So at the beginning of the week, last week, I was kind of sick, like a virus or a cold or a virus. Anyway, so I sent to her. I said, listen, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go since I don't feel 100%. I don't want to bring a virus to elders, like especially if their immune system is a little bit weak and pa. And she said, no, don't do that. You better do whatever you have to do to be okay, because I want to see you. And there's no elders, there's no weak immune system that's gonna be there. I said, why? She said, oh well, at that place there's gonna be lawyers, there's gonna be a political there's gonna be important people like this and blah 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 blah. So here we go. I'm intimidated, like like that. Me, I'm just a shy person, I'm just introvert. Like, you're gonna bring me there and I have no one to be like, when you go to a wedding, you have a +1 if you bring someone with you. Well, I don't have a +1 to go there with me. And since, yes, she's my friend, but she's gonna be busy, so she cannot stay with me to explain to me, to come with me, blah blah blah, ta ta ta. So I said, okay. So anyway, as I said, I was intimidated, but at the same time, that feeling lasted about maybe 2 days, 3 days. But after that, I said to myself, Mo, relax. You asked for it, the wow outing and the human side. So you have no choice. You asked for it, you go. So I said, oh. I always said to myself, I said, okay, I have to go. You're right. Well, of course I'm right. Like I said to one of my friends, I'm always right. Anyway. So then I said to myself, you know what? Even though they are whatever the position they are, like, they're only human. Just take it as a game. But it's a game that makes me a little bit nervous, but take it as a game. Go and you'll see, and you don't have to stay too long if you're not comfortable. I went there. Everything was nice. It looked like a wedding. Like as a French Québécois, I cannot necessarily make really distinction between Moroccan, Tunisian. Like for me, it's all similar. I know there's differences, but I don't know them. Like I cannot make the difference. You have to tell me because I'm not in contact enough at that level with those people. So anyway, we get there. So nice. Like, okay, there's food, the tables, there's so many tables. Like it really looks like a wedding. I sat. There's about 10 places around each table, and there's maybe 20 tables, maybe more, maybe less, I don't know. And I see at my table there was lawyers, there was a journalist, there was another lawyer here, and there was a couple beside me. And before we hear the music, because the music was very loud, I couldn't talk with anybody later during that event because the music was too loud. And when I cannot hear very good when things are too loud, I don't want to go with the people. So instead of doing this, I prefer to don't talk unless you're very close to me. So, but I don't want to get close to everybody. Like, I'm not comfortable. Like, there's too much people. If 1-2 people, I could do it, but too much people like this, I can't. I just can't. I freeze. Before the music starts to be loud, I was listening to the people at my table, like what they were saying, what they were talking to each other, because from what I saw, they all have one person in common. They all know one person. They all know that person. Me, I don't know that person. But I'm looking at the people, and there was one person going all around, and she was tall, slim. She looked like a ray of sunshine, and blah blah blah. She was all around, ta 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 ta. And all of a sudden, I realized that the person that they all know, it's her, and she's a lawyer. And the couple beside me were her parents. So I had her mom and dad beside me, by her mom and dad. So nice people. Like then I realized that's why she seems so nice. That lady, that lawyer. Look at the parents, how they are. They were so loving, so lovely, so. And the mother, she's not really that older than me, like, but I had the impression that she was kind of making me be more in the beat, like, well, especially when for the food. She even brought me a coffee at one point. It's like very nice people. I didn't have time. I didn't see her when I left, but I said bye to her husband. The music. I'm gonna make just a few seconds of what I heard. I cannot show you everything because it was good. It was really good, but just I'm just gonna show you a little bit because I don't want to make a too long video. And then I'm gonna show you because since it's all in French, the talking, I don't want to have too much things to translate. I'm sorry. If you want the long version, if you understand French, let me know. I'm gonna give you the link, or maybe I'm gonna give you the link in the description of this video. I'm gonna give the link of the other video, but the one in French. So if you want to see a little bit more, because I'm gonna show more, people were saying so nice things about the elders. It was lovely. It was really lovely. And then you have the girl that the lady that has that association. She's explaining a little bit how she started to do that, because she said that when she came in Quebec, in the province of Quebec, in Montreal, the corner where she's living, she sees elderly people walking. She sees them more during the summer, and she felt like that she had to do. She had her call. Like she felt the need to do something for the people. So that's how she started to do that volunteer association. And she seems so nice, her too. And then I'm gonna show you almost all the bénévoles. Sorry for my French. For all the volunteer, my friend is there. I'm gonna show you a picture of my friend that she invited. All nice ladies, like they all smiling. And then there was, that's it. People were doing speeches of the unity and how it's important, and how they were touched about what those ladies are doing. And this is another singer. I know that when I left there was a group, but I was leaving, so I didn't have time to they were more folklore. All this to tell you that, first of all, if you want to help that association, I'm gonna leave links below. But this is to tell you guys that you're how young or how old you are, that you feel like you're too shy, you're too introverted. Like, don't let that stop you from discovering new things or new people. Like when the opportunity knocks on your door, open the door and go for it. You might not be exactly the way you wish you would be able to go, like when you look at other people, like the way they just go with the flow like this, but at least like it's a step, and who knows what kind of people, what kind of friends you might make. And the joy is just to listen, to change the energies, like to not always stay inside. Like, yes, it's you feel protected inside of your house, but you need to see a little bit the world, even though it's in the same city. Like, you see, I don't regret at all. It was so beautiful. Like, it made me feel alive. It was great. I want to say thanks to my friend for that invitation that I really appreciated. And it was like, it's for a good cause, and it was beautiful. I had fun, even though I was very shy. I was in my corner, in my corner in the middle of the place. Especially when it's for a good cause like this, you go, just try to find something to go, even though you don't stay long. Just go out, get out, be in contact with human beings while it lasts. Never know what can happen, what might happen, what will happen. We don't know. I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave a comment, share, subscribe, and see you next time. Ciao.